What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back with another Nicole Kessinger video. And holy crap, this rabbit hole keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper. There's things that we are still hitting the tip of the iceberg, and more information is coming towards me of photos that people know of this woman. I don't know how the heck that's possible. People that knew what was going on and things I'm just like flabbergasted to find out. But we're going to be watching this Christina Randall about the new information Chris Watts' Mistress NK part 1. This is more stuff that we don't even know what is happening, and we're going to watch it together. So grab a chair and get comfortable because we're about to watch some more information about Mrs. Nicole Kessinger. But before we go any further, what I would like you to do and help me out, you guys, and you guys have been doing a fantastic job so far, is subscribe by hitting that white bar icon down at the bottom right. Hit the bell icon next to it so I do post videos like this one. You'll get that little ring notification that Zowoki myself has posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so very much for that support. I can't thank you guys enough. Keep doing what you guys are doing. We've literally blown up over the course of 2 weeks. Like, how many different subscribers, and it's all because you guys loving the content, wanting to get down to the nitty gritty about Nicole Kessinger, and there's gonna be more information and more stuff coming at us because you guys are literally messaging me. Thousands of you guys are messaging me, letting me know of things that I never even believed ever. So don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think about this woman. And some people haven't seen certain videos that I've done, but I would love to know what you guys think when it comes to Nicole Kessinger. So with that being said, let's watch this Christina and see what she has for information on Nicole Kessinger. Let's take a look.
He did tell me that NK told him that she wanted him to prove to her that he really loved her. But there are other people involved in some of this. I can tell you that this was not all from beginning to end Christopher's idea.
You guys, I have so much new juicy information for y'all.
How juicy?
Y'all already know Chris Watts is trying to get out, okay?
Which is
He's
ridiculous.
been talking to a lawyer, and Nicole Kessinger has allegedly lawyered up herself. We're going to get into all of the juicy details today. Before we get into it, though, I do want to remind you guys that this video is for entertainment purposes only.
Exactly.
Please remember to be kind to everybody, everywhere, in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere.
I like this girl.
Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance on hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning
She loves her hand gestures.
Y'all already know. Y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. So in today's video, we are going to be diving into some new information about Nicole NK. We're gonna call her NK because YouTube is getting a little crazy. You know how YouTube is. A lot of you guys have been sending me so much information since you've been watching my little NK series,
me too,
or whatever you want to call it. And you guys, I am shocked. We are going to be unpacking a lot today, so grab you a snack and sit on down. If you guys don't already know me, hi, my name is Christina. I do have a second channel, which is Casually Christina. It's more casual type video, vlogs, that type of thing. I also have a Patreon. My Patreon is for 18 and up. Over there, we do some more personal stories. We go live. It's a good time if you're 18 and up and you like to join. We also have a podcast, as well as I have an Instagram, and all of those are always linked down in the description box if you'd like to come and check me out. So you guys are all on this NK train like I am, because we are crazy. I think most of y'all feel like I do. You're so fascinated about this situation because there's so many elements, okay? You have a woman who was in an intimate relationship with the murderer of a quadruple homicide, okay? She had no alibi. She had all the motive to be involved. She was talking to the murderer the day of the murder, the night before the murder,
and the morning
for
of
111 minutes. She talked to the murderer of a quadruple homicide, and neither her nor him can remember what they talked about. And yet she just
She's
walked
not
free
wrong.
like it was nothing. So I think we're all just like,
What the hell?
We want to dig deeper and find answers. Before we get into all of this, though, I do want to let you guys know that this video is all alleged, okay? So let's just start off a little bit slow here. And I do have another Chris Watts video coming for you guys the next Monday. Social media post. Is it not weird? Okay, now allegedly, NK didn't have any social media, which some people don't, okay? Some people don't have any social media, whatever. But it's always been kind of like she was hiding. There was even a conversation that supposedly Chris said that her relationship before the one that she was in with
abusive.
him was one to where she was kind of hiding. So she was always hiding, which is a little weird, right? But the thing is nobody has come forward to say anything about Nicole. How weird is that, you guys? There have even been people that have come forward about Chris Watts that people are saying just wanted their 5 minutes of fame. Do you guys want me to do videos on the two people that came forward and said that they were having relationships with Chris Watts?
They were denied.
And let you guys know my real opinions on that. But nevertheless, like, there's even people that's come forward about Chris Watts, but nobody's come forward about NK. None of her friends, nobody's released anything. Not even a person from elementary school that knew her.
Nobody.
How weird is that? On one of the biggest cases in the world
That is
right now
definitely...
that is still being talked about, but not one person has anything to say.
That's definitely
That is really weird, you guys.
I never even thought about it until
just kind
that,
of brings
which
me
you
back
said.
to that whole like dark things that she was involved in that Chris said, and the whole crystals thing. And if you guys don't know about that, and by the way, I am going to be talking about crystals in this video. I don't want anybody that is part of the crystal community or however that
to get a bad rep.
Said. I'm not sure. I'm not educated in that. To come for me, I'm not talking about any of you guys. I'm talking about just in case. So don't think that I'm speaking on every person that uses crystals. This is just NK today. If you guys don't know, she put allegedly a crystal under CeCe's bed. Now, I don't know why. I don't know what that would be, what her reasoning is, but there was also a conversation that Chris had with Cheryl Lynn Cadle where he was Googling and looking up for certain crystals to buy for NK, right?
Yep.
And I just find that it's so weird that Chris was talking about how she was into these dark things that he would never speak of, right? But
Magical
yet there was
things.
crystals involved. Now, I know crystals can be used for positive stuff, but it just seems a little weird, right? Also, when you take...
People said that Shanann was into crystals, but you never really saw or heard her talk about them. She talked about the products that she was doing, her husband, her kids, but you never heard about crystals. So, but Nicole did, so...
into the fact that Chris Watts actually said that my hands were shaking so hard and my knees were buckling under me.
Because you were scared of getting
I was
caught.
seeing through a dark screen. It was too late. I was in a nightmare and it wouldn't let me out. And he had also talked about how he, could not stop himself. He kind of wanted to, but he couldn't stop himself, like he was being controlled by something else. I don't know, you guys. I know that that's a little hokey pokey, but wait till you hear more of these details in this video. So just hang tight till the end.
Okay.
Like I said, we're going to touch base on this crystals thing a little bit more in the video, but I just wanted to bring it up. I have friends that use crystals for like healing and stuff like that, and I have been researching it, and the only thing that I can find about like crystals is positive stuff. However, Chris has only said that he felt dark energy from her. So I am wondering if it maybe wasn't like the crystals that we know of, if there was something else. So if any of you guys know of anything that it could have been or a reason why she would put a crystal under CeCe.
For those that are in my community that love crystals, let me know. Are there dark crystals? Because I have no idea. I don't want to make a bad rep about crystals, but I know a lot of them have mystical powers, mystical energies, mystical so forth like that. So let me know down in the comments.
CeCe's bed. If it was a healing crystal, why wouldn't she put one under both girls' beds? I don't know, you guys. It just seems weird. Let me know what you guys think. It may not have even been a crystal. We don't even know.
Now, we're going to talk about some things that Cheryl Lynn Cadle came forward and said. If you guys do not know who Cheryl Lynn Cadle is, she's the one that wrote the first book, The Letters from Christopher. She was going and seeing Christopher while he was in prison. She actually got into a little bit of drama. I'm not going to go into that. She addressed that in a video, but she was going and seeing him and spending like upwards with 5 hours with him. She's going to be releasing another book. A lot of y'all sent me a video that was done by Unmask, the YouTube channel. This channel right here, I've spoke about them before in my other NK videos. I'm going to leave this video linked down below.
Okay.
They interviewed Cheryl Lynn, and she spilled a ton of tea, and we're going to unpack some of that. But I do want you guys, this is a two hour long video. Okay. So when you get time, go over there, watch it, subscribe to them. They're amazing.
I don't think we're going to
Cheryl
watch
Lynn
that
said
one, but
in 2017 that Chris Watts told her that Chris and Shanann was at like this fireworks festival. It was put on by the city, that it was not put on by his job. And that Nicole came up and said hi to Chris. This is in 2017, July 2017.
A year before.
And then Chris introduced NK to Shanann. Now, NK did not start working at the company that Chris is at until 2018.
Yep.
So why would she come up to him in a public place? How did they know each other before that? That is so bizarre. Also, and then you have to think about the fact that in the discovery, it said that NK was Googling Shanann Watts in September of 2017. Allegedly, according to...
So in July, she actually came forth to him and said, hi, how's it going? In July. In September, she started Googling Shanann and Chris. So 2 months later.
To NK, they didn't start talking or dating or messing around until the middle of 2018. So he told Cheryl Lynn that she came up to them at a fireworks festival, and then just a month or two later, she's Googling Shanann. There is a lot more, in my personal opinion, than we've even suspected. There could have been things going on for a lot longer than we have even thought of. That is so wild.
And
if
creepy.
That is true, why? Why would Chris Watts just tell Cheryl Lynn that? That is so random. Why? I mean, we know he lies, but why would he just make up something like that? And then there be a Google search for Shanann Watts in 2017, and
on
then
her computer,
mysteriously people start saying it's a typo. Like the very first line in a discovery is a typo. And then people came out later and said that it wasn't a typo. Like, how weird is these things that are going on, you guys? I'm telling you, man, I've said it from the beginning. There's something dark and spiritual about this whole situation. But let's keep going. Chris Watts told Cheryl Lynn that there are things that happened between him and Nicole that he will take to his death. What things?
What the hell does that mean?
Now, he told Cheryl Lynn, allegedly, that Nicole and him were having menages, with 3 people and this other dude, right? So if he'll come out and tell that, if he'll talk about the back door, if he will tell Cheryl Lynn that when they went camping, they went nudist camping, and they spent the whole entire time basically camping, butt booty naked, walking around, and no judgment, go off, do your thing as long as you're not hurting anybody with anything, do your thing, right? But if he will tell her all of this, if he will tell Cheryl Lynn down to the details to what he said he did to his wife, his pregnant wife, and his girls, what is so dark that he will take it to his grave?
Or is he lying? And
why is he protecting her so much? I don't know, you guys. And I know in my other video, a lot of you guys were saying, okay, yeah, you're on the NK hate train. I'm not on the NK hate train. I do not hate her. I don't hate anybody. And we could be wrong about everything. We absolutely could be. And I don't want to dehumanize her too much and just make her this thing that we're picking apart. However, you cannot ignore these situations. You cannot ignore an hour and 11-minute phone call, almost 2 hours on a phone the night before Chris Watts murders his whole entire family. And she tells the investigators,
she doesn't remember.
I don't remember what we talked about. And they just accept it.
Yeah, they accepted it. Like, oh, okay.
Who? Where? She was the closest person to the murderer. Her cell phone allegedly pinged
That
over
morning.
there around in the area where Chris's house is the morning of the murders. They talk for 2 hours the night before. She has no alibi.
Caught
She has
on
all of the motive.
CCTV.
And we just let it go from a confession from him. It's wild. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Did he really take the hit for her? I don't know.
I think he did.
I do want to say with this video that everything that I've said about Chris Watts before stands. Nobody can make him do anything. Nobody, like, he's still where he needs to be, in my personal opinion,
I believe that.
especially when we talk about some things we're going to talk about later in this video. So I'm not taking up for him at all, but it's just so bizarre.
He wasn't the only
Everything that
one.
falls into place with NK is weird. Remember how I was telling you guys in the beginning of this video about the whole crystals thing? He put the crystals under, she was in their house and put a crystal under Cece's bed for whatever reason. Ooh, I got something.
That was Bella.
He said he allegedly said that she was so into these crystals, she would talk to her grandmother through these crystals. So she was contacting the spiritual world.
What?
Through these crystals. You guys, I have said it from the beginning. There's something spiritual about this. I'm losing my mind. Chris Watts also told Cheryl Lynn that she knew that Shanann was pregnant, that they had actually even had an argument about it. That's what Chris Watts told Cheryl Lynn, you guys. We already knew that, though, didn't we? We already knew that she knew Shanann was pregnant. And Chris Watts allegedly told Cheryl Lynn that NK was watching Shanann's Facebook post, which we already knew. Hello, it's just confirmation. Anyways, but she was watching her post and she got super duper mad at Chris because Shanann had posted one video during this time where she was just going on and bragging about Chris and saying what a wonderful husband he was and what a wonderful father he was. And she got so mad. And then they had this fight or whatever. Oh my gosh, it's so wild. Chris also allegedly told Cheryl Lynn that the darkness that was in NK is what possessed him. I don't know. I definitely don't want to give him any free passes or anything, but something is very, very bizarre about this. Something is so bizarre about it. And Chris also allegedly said that NK felt like she was losing her grip on Chris. And that's when she really started pushing to Chris about her wanting to have his first baby boy. She wanted to be the first one to have the baby boy. And then it became this whole entire thing between them. According to Cheryl Lynn, who's coming out with another book, you guys, and this whole video, if you want to watch the whole video and hear everything that they said, it is linked down below. You guys go and check it out. And subscribe to Unmasked because they really do their research. Shout out to them. They're amazing. I've loved watching their NK series. It's amazing. But Cheryl Lynn allegedly said that NK really controlled him with the intimacy stuff. You know, the stuff, right? The whole, she really just controlled him with that. And the more that I heard that, the more that I envisioned him being controlled by this intimacy aspect, it really made me wonder about the other people that came forward and said they had relationships with Chris Watts, okay? If he is so into his area, who's to say he didn't? I know there's a lot of people that think these other people just want their 5 minutes of fame, but there's that part. I'll do a whole video if you guys want me to. I'll do a whole video on that and explain those situations and what they did. If you want me to, let me know. But back to NK, okay? So allegedly, she is lawyering up right now. She is completely losing her mind and freaking out because CW is trying to get out, right? He's trying to find a loophole to appeal his case, and she has found out about it.
Christopher Watts is pleading not guilty and that he was coerced into pleading guilty.
What?
And so I am told NK is going around like crazy.
She's freaking out.
Lawyering up, can't even say it, getting attorneys. And it's going to be a huge, huge thing coming up. Now, that's what I was told right before this. So, the night that he was on the phone so long with her, to me, there was more to it than what he's saying. It wasn't for 111 minutes. It wasn't just chit chat. It wasn't phone sex. There was more that was happening there, I believe.
They were planning it down.
Why would she need to lawyer up? That's just my thing. Why is she so nervous? Why did she change her name? Why did she disappear off of the face of the earth? Why did she just forget about the 2-hour phone call the night before the murders? You guys, the crystal under Cece's bed. Did you hear about her telling Chris to listen to the song the night before he did the murders? It was a Metallica song, and in it, it sings over and over again about killing your family, and the battery, and those 2 oil tanks
Are batteries
that Chris put his baby girls in were called batteries. Okay, now I'm not too much into the hokey pokey, like connecting all the dots, but there are so many dots in this case, you cannot ignore them. Okay?
Exactly. That's why I want to keep doing
how
this.
How did she just disappear off of the face of the earth, basically? How did she get away with that? How did she woo these? And as some of you guys said, as far as the interrogation goes, you said in the comment section, I love reading y'all's comments, so make sure y'all leave me your opinions down below here too. But some of y'all were saying that it is a tactic by the people who are interrogating or interviewing people to let the person just ramble on. And yes, I agree with you. But it is also a tactic by the person who is being interviewed or interrogated to just ramble on about nonsense. That is also a tactic, right? It just is. So when you add all of these things up that has to do with NK, it does not make any sense how it went down like that. It does not make any sense. Again, I think I still believe that Chris did it all. I know some of you guys don't. Some of y'all think NK was absolutely involved in the physical aspect
with the kids.
But I'm starting to lean more to she may have possibly knew that something was going to happen. I'm starting to lean to that. What do you guys think? What do you think, you guys? Holy cow. Again, next Monday will be a video on CW. We're going to be following up on that, so you guys make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And let me know what you think down in the comments section. As always, my loves, please do not forget to like this video. It's a free way that you can help your girl out. And until next time, I love you guys so very much. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
She's very kind of like, but there's nothing wrong with that. So with that being said, there's definitely some stuff I've learned in this video of even more stuff that she came forward a year, talked to him, then was hunting him on Facebook, Shanann on Facebook. Holy cow. I don't think what she thinks when it comes to Nicole knew something was going to happen. She might have known something was happening because they both were planning this together. They were both seen on CCTV in a different truck. The truck that came. People said that his was gray or hers was gray. Chris's was like brown. There's things that are going amiss that do not add up. Things do add up. Things don't add up. And there's some people that are like, Nicole's innocent. There's no evidence that they said that she has on her. She should be let go or just be left alone. Her cell phone pinged the tower. She was having a phone call with Nicole, or she was having a phone call with Chris for 111 minutes. She was deleting pictures, deleting messages, deleting photos. Her Google search, wedding dresses for 2 hours. Can please trace this? Can please figure this out? Is it bad to sleep with or be a mistress and sleep with a married man? Can you marry a married man? Can you like all this stuff that she's doing? And you're telling me that she's not in on this? The police don't even like interrogate her because they're like, oh, we got Chris. He's ours. We're done. It's over with. Signed, sealed, delivered. Throw him away. We're done. And you have all this evidence on her as well. It's a felony in itself to delete pictures and stuff like that in a murder trial. From 10 to 15 years by itself. We are continuously going down there. Apparently there's a part 2 to this Mistress of information or the new information. Comment down below if you guys want me to watch Christina again. There's more body language part 2 that people want to see as well. So please like the video. Helps me out very much. It's free to do. Subscribe if you guys love the channel and you love these videos. And then don't forget to share with your friends. We will see you guys in the next video. keep it real, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys next time.